First tonight, a national investigation into the rising power costs that are hurting so many Australian families. Incredibly, more than 2 million households are spending 10% of their total income just to pay for electricity. Now, that figure is expected to skyrocket with price hikes that came in on June the 1st. David Richardson reports on a winter that will see more pain than ever and investigates if there are ways out of it.
Most definitely. The power bills are making us poor.
The human face of power stress. People sent broke by electricity bills, bills they will now never pay off.
5 years ago, my average bill with 4 people in the home was roughly $200. Today, 5 years later, it's tripled, if not quadrupled.
Ian and Carol Morris spend their nights in a small back room, covered in blankets, warmed by a small wood heater that's fuelled by offcuts of dumped fencing.
I would rather sit out here with a blanket wrapped around me to save on electricity.
I go to bed at 5 o'clock in the afternoon and just wrap myself in blankets. Why not? Why stay up?
Andrew suffers kidney disease, but he and wife Jody can't afford the treatment, already 6 months behind in their electricity payments. How much do you owe all up?
Over $1,000.
Yeah. Plus $1,500.
How much have you got in the bank?
$0.
Nothing.
Zero.
Andrew and Jody are 2 bills behind with another due in about a week, but we can reveal exclusively tonight a relief for people like this. The biggest national discounts ever offered in electricity, discounts the companies don't want you to know.
There is a price war going on. It's a hidden price war in the power industry at the moment.
Lachlan Harris from One Big Switch has secured massive discounts from power companies for tens of thousands of customers using group discounting. These are the cuts the companies are not advertising before the new price rises kick in. In Queensland, One Big Switch has negotiated 12% off. In New South Wales, 12% plus $100 off your first bill. Victorian companies are cutting 17% off power bills, with 15% being offered in South Australia. There's no switching for households in Tasmania, Western Australia or the Northern Territory at the moment.
Most of your viewers actually are still paying full price. Forget about a 7% discount or an 8% discount. Most viewers are still paying full price.
Lachlan has also come up with some additional power-saving ideas.
Turn the second fridge off, $140 a year in savings.
Also washing in cold water for a year, which will cut power bills by $115.
Turning off the Xbox when you're not using it, $150. You know what I mean? Using a clothesline instead of a dryer, $63.
And simply dropping the thermostat on your heating in winter will cut usage by 10%.
Most people basically overheat or overcool their houses during summer and winter. So definitely take the edge off the bill by turning down your thermostat.
I've tried everything. Yeah, to little avail. Doesn't help.
Nothing works.
No, nothing works.
Carol and Ian have crunched the numbers. They're so far behind, their repayment plan of $72 a fortnight means they'll never catch up.
If it goes up another 30%, how are you going to be able to pay?
I have no idea. Go without a feed.
Andrew and Jody are repaying $50 a fortnight to their power company. No chance of ever getting ahead.
Sometimes they have to go to relatives for showers or they rely on neighbours. They do have extension cords to their neighbours' home.
The New South Wales Energy Ombudsman Claire Petra has seen an explosion in people who simply can't pay their power bills. She's now called for an urgent national summit before it's too late.
If people are already falling behind now, then it's not going to get any better, it will just get worse and they'll fall further and further behind.
The June 1st price hikes will hit hard in the next 3 months. Thousands more complaining they can't cope as utility stress bites hard and the carbon tax is still 1 month away.
You can't stop the increases, no one can. What we've got to do is decrease the increase. And so reduce usage, get the biggest discount possible, and that's how you can sort of hope to take some of the pain out. But the reality is there's a whole lot more pain coming.
Yeah, that's David Richardson reporting, and tomorrow night we'll bring you an investigation into how the search for alternative power sources can devastate entire communities, that the town's being deserted, and also how nature is sending a clear warning that something is not right.
This is what they produce.
Yolkless eggs.
Yeah.